Aries, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and find out what is happening in your world. What else is influencing this? And your hopes or fears? And your potential outcome? Okay, so I got 3 cards on that one. So looking here bottom of the deck, King of Swords, this is about having a lot of clarity, understanding a situation for what it is, being open and outspoken about everything. That's very much an Aries thing, to be outspoken, so it's just not unfamiliar to you. I was going to say, and that's a really weird way of saying it. So you are an outspoken person. You're very clear on what it is that you're communicating. And so when I look at your current energy right here, so we have the Strength and the Ten of Swords. This feels like it's what you're communicating about, that you are working on yourself, that you are putting the pain of the past behind you. You're letting this cycle finally close. Because Ten of Swords, it's past the point of it should have closed already. And so you're really actively trying to put it behind you. And what you need to focus on, I'm getting the Death card, so that it is transformation. Could also be a Scorpio. Take that as it resonates. That's not going to apply to everybody, but it is about transformation. Focus on the changes you want to make to yourself in order to be able to move forward. We are in Aries, Libra eclipse season. So we will have, for you, the more significant one is going to be the Aries solar eclipse. And that's going to happen on April 8th. And so that's going to impact you physically as a person. And so that's the transformation that the universe wants you to focus on. There is something here that you're changing about yourself. The one that's going to happen here on the 25th, so that's in the sign of Libra, so that is a full moon, so it's a lunar eclipse. That one is about relationships and partnerships and just kind of that balanced type of energy. And so very connected to the balancing of relationships as it relates to who you are. That's how it's going to impact you. When I look at your past position here with this Ten of Wands, again, a closed chapter, burdens, excessive weight on your shoulders, done. In the past, don't focus on it anymore. Judgment is showing up here in your strength position. So this is being, not only are you clear, you're very decisive. This is a really great combination because your decisions are based on everything that you know and everything that you know to be true. And so it's not that you're going to make a decision and that decision's based on bad information. You actually understand the entire picture here. And that's the place that you're coming from. The decisions that you're making are like, oh, it all makes sense to me. That's what's happening. When I look at your near future, I see the Lovers. So this is somebody that you're calling in. This is somebody who is a match for you. This is an energetic match. This is somebody who's on the same wavelength, wants the same things. Long term, definitely being highlighted here. Soulmate type of energy. And when I look at how the universe is shaping everything, so it's actually been giving you this opportunity to see things from that big picture perspective with the Hanged Man. There have been delays connected to your entire journey as far as like moving away from the past, but you had to understand why you needed to move away from the past in order to fully move forward. In order to really cut those ties to the past, you had to see it from a different perspective. In your hopes or fears is the Moon, and so that is about going after exactly what you want. And I'm going to call it out because I'm getting 2 time periods. And this happened in another reading, and I'm not going to remember which one off the top of my head. But Lovers is Gemini timing. Moon is Cancer timing. And so there's something really significant about maybe June and July here. Or maybe even June specifically, because that is where they overlap. Gemini starts at the end of May, goes through kind of late June, and then Cancer picks up late June, goes through July. And so they're both in the month of June. So that month might be significant for you. When I look at your potential outcome here, I have the Tower, Page of Wands, Hermit. There's going to be this sudden realization that hits you. There's going to be this sudden conversation, and it is going to be a very healing conversation. It is going to actually have you moving forward. This is part of the transformation that's taking place. It's some of the clarity that you've received. That is absolutely incredible. So let me get some additional details here. Okay, so Strength and the Ten of Swords, very interesting. Do you want somebody from the past returning? Because I now have 2 reconciliation cards showing up, and I don't usually, or I try not to say it unless I see or feel it very strongly, but now with 2 cards showing up, I have it. So Strength and Ten of Swords, what you're doing here is freeing up space in your head and your heart for maybe somebody from the past to return. Or it could be something connected to children if you have children, but that Hanged Man is showing up here as a clarifying card. And so some sort of delay, there was some sort of pause put on a relationship here that is now being given the opportunity to restart. So if you felt like you had a false start with somebody, this is the opportunity to have a real start. And it's because you're coming at it from a different place. You're healing and you're in a much better, much clearer frame of mind. Tell me about the Death card. 9 of Cups. So this transformation is giving you exactly what you want. That 9 of Cups. That's the emotional fulfillment. With the 10 of Wands, I'm getting the 4 of Pentacles. Cutting out all of that excessive responsibility in the past, putting down those burdens, allowed you to really focus on the foundation of who you are. And that's part of this healing process that you've been going through. It's reestablishing yourself to yourself. And the only way to do that was to remove all the excess in your life, all those things that just don't matter. Could be people as well. Sometimes those 10 of Wands, those burdens can sometimes be people and the responsibilities that they put on you. Judgment, Moon. You're going to follow your heart on this one. That's what you're moving forward with. You're going to make the decision to follow your heart. Again, if this is about somebody from the past, this person is somebody from a heart space that you see yourself with, that you have an emotional connection with, and that's the direction you want to go. Lovers. So I do see the 2 of you coming together here. Yeah. Lovers. After a period of picking up the pieces, you have this passionate new beginning with this person. That's what's showing up. With the 6 of Swords, I'm getting the Devil. That's what you're moving away from. Any kind of limiting behaviors, toxic patterns, just kind of that thing that repeats over and over again. So it could be the same type of relationship over and over again, or just those unhealthy relationships, doing away with them, or maybe even one specifically. It doesn't have to be a pattern, but it does have to do with breaking free from any kind of limiting or restricting type of behavior. Let's get one card on the Hanged Man. Oh, one card. Knight of Wands. Seeing things from a different perspective allows you to make that decision to move forward. This is what's giving you that motivation and that drive to really push through for something better for yourself. That's what that Knight of Wands is. It's fire energy. I mean, it's your energy. Tell me about the Moon. The Moon. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is about moving towards your 9 of Cups. So it's about putting the past behind you. And with this Ace of Pentacles showing up, this is about, okay, I'm going to follow my heart. I'm going to make myself available. I'm going to invest in a relationship with another person. I'm going to be open to a commitment here with this person. That's what you want to do. You might even be letting go of any kind of insecurities connected to that. If you have this fear of opening up and trying some sort of long-term relationship with a person, or trying to, maybe it's not comfortable for you to be emotionally available. You're moving away from all of that kind of negative energy. With the Tower, the Page of Wands, and the Hermit, yeah, I am getting the 8 of Swords. I'm not surprised by that at all. So 8 of Swords, very similar to Hermit energy. You're very much in your head. Let's get 3 cards on how do you navigate that. 2 more. 1 more. Okay. The way to navigate this energy here, so we have the 10 of Cups. I mean, it's the 10 of Cups. This is about long-term emotional fulfillment, the type of relationship that you want, justice, balanced type of relationship, and strength. And so strength is about finding that inner strength. So don't hold yourself back. Allow yourself to be able to move forward and not embrace all of those insecurities. Don't get trapped in your head. Don't overthink this, is really what this is all about. Get out of your head. So Aries, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.